Hi, welcome to Open Studio. I'm Lynn Barrett, and today we have the Brattleboro Memorial Auxiliary group here to talk about what it is, what kinds of events they have coming up, how can people get involved, and why don't you each introduce yourselves? We'll start with you first.
I'm Diane Cooke.
I'm JoAnne Rogers. I'm the volunteer coordinator at Brattleboro Memorial Hospital and the liaison to the auxiliary.
Great.
I'm Marcia Rosen, retired nurse, but been involved with the auxiliary since I moved to Brattleboro 25 years ago.
Wow, how did each of you get involved? I'm curious.
Well, I actually work at the hospital and have for the last 15 years and got very involved with the auxiliary once I started working there.
Okay, that's great. And you?
I've worked at the hospital for 25 years, so that's how I got involved.
And you kind of told us, but
Well, I wanted to support the hospital, and their mission is to provide quality health services delivered with compassion and respect. I had the opportunity to meet a terrific group of energetic men and women that do not know how not to be busy. And I've been able to extend my friendships into new groups of people that I never would have met. So
that's great.
It's a wonderful way to get involved.
yeah, how many people actually are part of the auxiliary?
We have 63 active members right now.
Wow. And I assume you do all kinds of events and that sort of thing, fundraising events. Want to talk about that a minute?
Do you want to say?
Sure. Coming up very soon is our Poinsettia Sale, which will actually happen on Monday, the 26th of November. We will have some floor sales that day, and we are taking pre-orders, but at this point it will be, we would be pretty much on floor sales. That's one
So
of the
where
messages.
actually do people come?
They will come right to Brattleboro Memorial Hospital. We'll be holding it in the Tyler Conference Room.
Okay, and how many poinsettias are you going to have?
That is a good question right now. We don't know how many actually are coming in.
Yeah, and is this the first time you've done this, or do you do it every year?
We've been doing this for the past, 10 years
oh
or
no,
more? Probably
about
more than that.
25 years.
20
Wow,
years, yeah.
so people are aware of it,
Yeah.
and
Right,
they probably count
absolutely.
on that.
Absolutely.
That's great. And do you have all kinds of colors? Because there's white, and there's red, and there's
There's
pink.
pink, and they're different sizes.
Yeah, yeah, that's great. So what else are you doing?
We are doing Celebration of Lights, which we do every December, and we have a tree on the hospital lawn that we put lights on, and you can buy a light in memory of someone or in honor of someone, which is a nice way to thank a neighbor or a friend. And the list of names is in the hospital, in the lobby, and you could go in and see them, the names, and we send a postcard saying that it was a
You've done
gift.
this. Oh, that's very nice. And when is that again?
That is Monday evening, December 3rd is when we light the tree, but we take orders for lights the whole month of December, and then on January 1st we unlight the tree.
Oh, that's very nice. And are you involved in any events, fundraising events?
The way the auxiliary has been working in the most recent years is people take ownership of events. So I've taken ownership of our annual meeting, and it's been getting a very good response. I can talk a little bit about some of our past speakers
Sure.
and who we're hosting this spring
Sure.
in May 9th actually. We try to cover a variety of topics. In 2013, we had former Governor Malin Kunin, who had just published her book, The New Feminist Agenda. And she came and addressed very important national issues that resonated with two-parent working families, trying to find a work-life balance. The following year, we hosted Dr. Janet Gray, who addressed the topic of everyday chemical exposures and breast cancer. Why are we concerned? What can we do? The following year, we hosted Roz Grossman from the Neshama Center at the University of Vermont Medical Center. She spoke about mindfulness, tools for health and wellness. And in 2016, Sister Pat McKittrick, we had a terrific group. Her topic was Humor to Cope, Humor to Heal. She's the coordinator of the University of Vermont Medical Center Health Ministries Community and their Health Improvement Outreach Program. Last year, we hosted Deborah Lee Luskin, our local renowned author, who was very creative and attempting to change our attitude about accepting aging, enjoying it, and preparing for the end. It was a lot of fun. Moments of self-recognition were shared by all. I'm very excited to say that this year, in the spring, May 9th, we will feature Melanie Choucas Bradley, her newest book, The Joy of Forest Bathing. And she writes about the essence of a quiet surrender to beauty and wonder. There's been substantial research that's been conducted on therapeutic benefits of time spent in nature, and doctors are now prescribing time to their patients, that you should take the time and just
Take a nature walk.
Take a nature walk.
Go out to your backyard,
Yes.
enjoy. And we were so lucky here in Vermont because we do have nature around us.
We
and
do.
we're
We
not
sure
so
do.
developed here in southern Vermont like they are maybe up in Burlington area.
exactly.
So we're, that's something important for everybody.
Can I just add
yeah,
a few things?
absolutely,
Because,
please.
it's close to my heart. So a little bit more about Melanie. She grew up in Saxons River. Her father was the headmaster at Vermont Academy for many, many years, very well respected. She lives currently in metropolitan Washington, D.C. She is a naturalist and an author of natural history books, and for many years has led nature walks and tree tours in and around Washington, D.C. She is the award-winning author of A Year in Rock Creek Park and City of Trees, as well as 2 books about Sugarloaf Mountain. Knowing Melanie well, she was my roommate at University of Vermont for 2
for
years.
heaven's sakes, that's
Yes.
great.
Her love of rural Vermont nurtured her earliest memories. I recall her telling me about stealing icy sap from the sugar maple buckets that were lining the dirt road in early spring. She is a nature and forest therapy guide with certification from the Association of Nature and Forest Therapy Guides and Programs. Forest bathing is defined, I understand now after reading the book, as full sensory immersion in the beauty and wonder of nature. It's a practice a lot like yoga, Tai Chi, and meditation. So please consider marking your calendars now for Thursday, May 9th.
Thursday, May 9, and where will that
At the
take
Brattleboro
place?
Country Club,
At the Brattleboro Country
from
Club.
5 to 7 p.m.
So it's food or hors d'oeuvres or
Heavy hors d'oeuvres and dessert. And
Well,
a
she's-
wonderful speaker.
yeah, she's certainly gotten a lot of publicity on the book and on the whole sort of movement, I guess we'd call it.
She was recently interviewed
Yeah.
by NPR, yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
so that's terrific. That's great. Now, how many people are involved with the auxiliary, and where do you guys meet?
We meet in the Tyler Conference Room at the hospital once a month, the second Monday of every month. And on the board, there have about 15 people, and we're always looking for new people.
And I think you're involved with other programs as well as the fundraising?
So I want to jump in and say that since 1986, we've raised over $420,000, and every dollar has been donated to our to various projects, which we're going to talk about now. That's a lot of $20 bills. And
Yes.
membership,
Yes.
that's the
Yeah.
cost of membership, and it's a very, very simple way of contributing to our community hospital. So we could talk about the special projects that we fund at the hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
One of the things is they have been very generous in donating our wheelchairs because we have so many mobility challenged people that come into our hospital. So they have just gotten us an electric scooter that
Oh,
will help.
terrific.
And last time they gave us 8 wheelchairs. And you say, wow, but when you think of the amount of people coming into the hospital and their
And
appointments,
their needs.
we go through wheelchairs during the day like crazy. I mean, you just can't keep them out in the front quick enough. So they've been really wonderful to us about that. They also
They meaning the hospital?
the auxiliary.
Oh, the auxiliary.
The
yeah.
auxiliary
Okay.
donates
Okay.
them to us.
Okay.
They have also started a new care cart, and it's for patients who come. Maybe you came through the ED, or maybe you were sick and your doctor said, "Oh, I'm going to admit you." So you've come into the hospital and you don't have things with you. Maybe you don't have family in town, or maybe they don't drive. So we have this little cart that will come to the room, and it has deodorant on it. It has hand sanitizer. It has the things the hospital doesn't give you. Maybe it's hair ties. Maybe it's a brush. It could be mouthwash. It could be crossword puzzle books. We give readers out to people, reader glasses. We give adult coloring books with pencils
Oh, that's great.
to help pass the time. And it has been so well received.
That's terrific. And what else?
To our birthing center, all our new moms go home with a bag that's from the auxiliary. So they go home with this bag from different things that are given to the mothers, but they have the bag that is donated by us. We have donated wigs for oncology, which is very important.
Yeah.
And we do pool passes for for this community health team, which work with our community in their homes. People that need rehab, or they may need because of diabetes or other things going on in their life.
And which pool do they go to?
Currently, they were going to the Keene Y, and now they are going to the
I believe
Colonial?
the
Comfort Inn. Okay,
Comfort Inn,
Comfort Inn.
yeah.
I knew they had
Yeah.
just changed, so Comfort
Yeah.
Inn.
Okay. Well, that's great.
Do you want to talk about the books?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have scholarships, which we'll talk about, but one of our newer programs that we donate to is called Reach Out and Read, or ROAR. And it's spearheaded by Dr. Susan Slowinski, a pediatrician from Just So Pediatrics. ROAR has been studied multiple times, and kids living in poverty, many Windham County kids do, it has shown that they have higher receptive vocabulary if they attend a pediatric practice that sponsors ROAR. So what does that mean? First, it means it's very rewarding to know that we're making a difference. And
Yes.
Dr. Slowinski has arranged that the books are given at every well visit, starting from age 6 months up to 5 years old. She reports that kids and parents look forward to receiving them. The books are bright, sturdy, multicultural, engaging books, and cost the auxiliary between $2.25 to $3.75.
Well,
They're
where do
given
you-
free. They're given free to the
To the
to the
patient,
families,
the families, but
to encourage reading time. And we are told that the books lead to a lot of shared laughter and joy. I also want to mention, by the way, that Experience Goods locally knows Dr. Slowinski well. She shops there often, and with the money that we have donated, she's able to supplement big kid books with the money from our donation as well.
which she gets from Experience Goods? or-
Correct.
And
She
where
takes
does
the
she get?
additional money, and we
Yeah.
give an annual check to her, and then she is in charge of.
And she gets the children's books as well?
She gets the children's books through this Reach Out and Read program, and then she'll also shop at Experience.
For the
Do you ever
older
do a book
brothers and
fair
sisters.
looking for books or no?
We don't,
No.
but it's a good thought.
Yeah.
They do have a nice library in Just So Pediatrics.
Yeah. And then you also do scholarships?
We do.
We do them to students are in the Leland and Gray, Hinsdale High School, and Brattleboro Union High School.
And how
There-
does that program work?
Well, the students make an application. We have a committee, a scholarship
Yeah.
committee. We look at them. We get a variety of applicants who are interested in disciplines in the healthcare field, and they include radiology, nursing, pre-med, physical therapy, biomedical engineering, exercise sciences, biology, and psychology majors. So the guidance counselors are aware that the money is available and help facilitate the application process.
And how much have you raised in scholarship funds?
Well, what happens is
Or
that
does
we
it
have
all
a
get lumped
budget.
in?
We have
Yeah.
a budget
Okay.
every year, and we make an allotment.
Okay.
I have to say, it's extremely difficult for us
It
to
is.
choose among
Oh,
very
I'm
qualified
sure.
We
applicants.
struggle sometimes.
Yeah, I'm sure.
really
And
hard.
is anyone in the is it just the Brattleboro area? For,
Well, they're from the
or
three
just
high
from the
schools.
schools?
Yeah. the
Leland
three,
and Gray,
Hinsdale,
Hinsdale.
and
Okay.
Brattleboro.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
Well, how many, remind us again, how many people are involved in the auxiliary?
There's currently 63 paid members. We're gender neutral. We're always looking for new members. We're not just, I like to tell people, because you know, the auxiliary has changed with the times. We recognize we're a mobile society. Many people are retired. Many members might volunteer perhaps just once a year for a single event. That's fine. You know, when I first came to town and was invited to an auxiliary luncheon, they said, "Oh, be careful! They're going to ask you to do everything." It's not true. It's not true. It's not true. And we're not just. I say to people, we're not just a brat pack of grandmas.
Nothing wrong with that.
Well, you know, it's time to let go of stereotypes. We're a very active, energetic group.
Obviously. I mean, look what you're doing. That's
Thank you.
terrific. Yeah. So how do people get involved? How would you get involved?
Well, usually they will ask a member, or they can call the hospital and ask for me. I run the volunteer department.
And let's give us your name again.
My name is JoAnne Rogers, and you can go jrogers@bmhvt.org.
Okay.
And I'm happy to send you information and talk to you and see if we can hook you up.
And how long has the auxiliary been going? How many years?
Oh,
Do you have a big anniversary coming up?
I don't know.
We don't know.
Yeah.
You should check
years.
into that.
Yeah, we
check
will.
into that.
Actually, we had
yeah.
a historian, and
Yeah.
we should have checked our records. But I think since the hospital was first established, it was
Yeah.
I
very.
think it's old.
It's-
Over 100
yeah,
years, I
it-
think.
Over 100
Yeah.
years. Oh, that's
Yeah, I
amazing.
think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's terrific. Anything else you want to tell us about the auxiliary? And
We're always looking for new members, and we have a lot of fun. That's one thing I will say. It's not that it's just work. We have fun doing it, and the rewards for what you're giving patients.
I was just going to say the
is
reward
so incredible.
must be amazing.
And giving
Yeah.
back to the community.
Yes.
It's really good to see.
And have you been recognized in any special way that we should know about in terms of the community?
We recognize our members. We have
Yes.
outstanding service
We do.
awards. We've had
That's great.
outstanding women that have contributed years of time and effort. You know, we welcome new members, fresh perspectives, new ideas, and we have some voids to fill, some very big shoes to fill. I like to tell people and use a quote from Horace Mann, the former president of Antioch College. But I like to tell people that everybody longs to serve some higher ideal. And he addressed a graduating class, and I'm going to quote him saying, "Be ashamed to die until you have won some victory for humanity." And as we experience the transformation from fall to the chill of winter, please help us provide the warmth of caring as we care for our community at the hospital.
Wow.
Lovely.
That's wonderful.
nice.
That's wonderful. I think that we should probably review again the phone number as to where to get in touch and your name. And then let's also review again the dates of the upcoming fundraising events.
So you can get a hold of me, JoAnne Rogers, at 257-8238. You can also go on the Facebook page of the Brattleboro Memorial Hospital Auxiliary.
And you have all your events on there and
Yes.
different things?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
And
So
the Poinsettia Sale is coming up on November 26th. Mark your calendar. Also, the Celebration of Lights, where you can recognize a person that has passed or honor someone that is living.
And that's
It's
in
December 3rd, I'm sorry.
December 3rd.
Yeah.
And
And then-
that's at the
At the
hospital?
hospital
At the
as well.
hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We also participate in the Winter
Yeah,
Carnival.
in the Winter
We do in the
Carnival.
Winter Carnival.
Well, let's talk about that a second.
Sure.
We have a few minutes.
Okay. Well, the auxiliary for the past few years has been helping the Brattleboro Winter Carnival, and we've been doing the dinner for that mystery dinner that night. So we're responsible for getting the volunteers that will work with us that night, that we will help set the tables, decorate, all of that part of the event, and that's upcoming in February with Winter Carnival.
Oh, that's great. And where did they hold the
They
dinner?
hold that at the American Legion.
Okay. Okay, terrific. So I think that, anything else you'd want to say?
Save
before
May
we-
9th.
Oh, and Save May 9th.
Save May
Now,
9th.
I'm wondering
event.
if she would do a nature walk as well as the talk.
What a great idea. I'm sure she'd be thrilled. We-
Because I think you'd get lots of people and also probably lots of publicity around
Yeah.
something like that.
That's a terrific idea.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
will follow up on that. Absolutely.
Okay,
We look forward to you being there.
I should be here. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we'll be back another time with Open Studio. And thanks very much to the Brattleboro Memorial Auxiliary.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.